Hi, Classic. I really enjoyed your video blog response to this assignment. You have a very professional presence and gave a thorough explanation of the Georgia case regarding the counselor taking loans from clients. I agree with you on the disappointment of seeing counselors not place priority on their continuing education. In this helping field that we want to be in, keeping up with laws, ways to advocate, changes in the ethics code, understanding all client populations, and other relevant changes and challenges makes continuing education a necessity. I believe it's also helpful with impairment as it gives the counselor an opportunity to stay educated and self-aware, recognizing the signs of impairment that may be surfacing. According to an article by Hunter, 2016, approximately 60% of psychologists continue to work with clients while exhausted or distressed. Section C2G of the 2014 ACA Code of Ethics requires counselors to monitor themselves for signs of impairment in their own physical, mental, and emotional health to refrain from offering or providing professional services when this impairment is likely to harm a client or others. When working from a place of impairment, a counselor is more prone to making unethical decisions that will negatively impact the client, as we've seen in this board that we've been looking at from our state's violations. And even though counselors are required to refrain from working with clients when experiencing impairment, most do not because they do not recognize the signs of impairment. According to Hunter, 2016, counselors not only lack awareness about their own self-care, but lack awareness regarding the impact this has on their clients. I too saw many violations for dual relationships and a lack of continuing education requirements met. And as you mentioned, these violations are all ethical and legal violations and are also not in line with the Christian worldview of approaching clients with compassion, truth, and love, as stated in Zechariah 7:9-10. Thus says the Lord of hosts, render true judgment, show kindness and mercy to one another. Do not oppress the widow, the fatherless, the sojourner, or the poor, and let none of you devise evil against another in your heart. Also discussed by Hunter, when impaired, a counselor is much more likely to make unethical, illegal, and unchristlike decisions. This is a key element to being aware of and something I have gained much more awareness of its importance through this course. My question was similar to yours. It seems a safe and protected accountability system would be beneficial to counselors who are struggling with impairment as well as unethical decision-making when harm has not yet taken place. Thank you. Have a good weekend.